Hi boys, I hope everyone is doing well, keeping up with all the work, and having so much fun being home with your families. Your math assignment yesterday was on pages 423 and 424. And I don't just assign things to keep you guys busy. I truly want you to learn. And this is why I'm taking the time to go over the homework as well, to make sure that everyone understands what they're doing, especially when it comes to word problems. I know it can be a little bit tricky. As always, you're more than welcome to ask for help. Nobody's expecting you to sit and do everything on your own. If you need assistance, ask your parents, ask older siblings. You're more than welcome to even contact me. But always, always, always ask for help if you need it. Okay, so I wanted to take a few minutes and just go over the word problems from yesterday. As you see, I've set up kind of like a mini board for us so that I can actually work out the problems and you can see how to get to your answers. If you have done these already, this is a great way for you to check over your work. If you found that these problems were too difficult for you to do on your own, this is a great way for you to learn how to do word problems. Okay, so we discussed in class that there's different ways to go about a word problem, right? Solving a word problem. We can draw a picture, and again, I've told you again and again, I'm not the best artist, but I can draw a quick circle, I can draw a quick rectangle to just quickly make figures for myself. So you can use a drawing to solve problems. You can underline the important parts of a word problem, specifically the numbers. You can write an equation to help you solve the problem. Another technique that we never really talked about is working backwards. So starting at the end of the problem and working your way to the beginning to be able to solve the problem. That's what we're going to be doing today. So I'm starting on page 423, question number 3 on the bottom. Okay, I realize I'm actually going to be starting with number 3. Okay, I'll go back to 1 and 2 at the end, only because I didn't get a chance to look those over. So I'll start with number 3 here. All right, Ryan gave 7 of his model cars to a friend. Then he bought 6 more cars. Now Ryan has 13 cars. How many cars did Ryan start with? So basically, we don't know how much it is that he has at the beginning. Okay, so he's starting with a certain amount. And we know in math, we talked about when we don't know the amount of something, we can always use a variable. In this case, we can use x as a variable. You can use any letter. You can use n, you can use b, you can use whatever you want, okay? I happen to use x here. And then it says that he gave 7 of what he had, so minus 7, to his friends. On top of it, he got 6 more. So if you get more of something, you add it. Okay? And now at the end, he has a total of 13. So he had some at the beginning. We don't know how much. He gave 7 away, got 6 more, and now at the end, he has 13. So if you're moving backwards to solve the problem, you can say, now he has 13, right? He got 6, but he didn't have the 6 first. If you remember, it says he got 6 more. But first we want to see how much he had before he got the 6. So I'm going to take those 6 away. When I take that away, 13 minus 6, I'm back to 7. Okay? 7 is the amount here that he gave to his friends. If you remember, he gave 7 to his friends. So we're taking the 7 and we're adding it to the 7 that he gave away, which gives us a total of 14, which means that at the beginning, before he started giving away and getting new cars, he had a total of 14 cars to begin with, okay? So if you want to check that answer, simply you say, okay, 14 minus 7 plus 6. You should be able to get a total of 13. Let's see. 14 minus 7, I take away 7 cars, I gave it to a friend, that's a total of 7 left. Plus 6 is the 6 more cars that Ryan bought. So 7 plus 6 is a total of 13 cars that he now has at the end. Okay, so again, we worked backwards. First we had our equation. We worked backwards to be able to solve how much he had at the beginning.